how can we actually like cultivate more about spiritual belief to the younger ones?
Hmm. Just to clarify also, like you're talking about roughly the age of 12, 13, 14,
Yeah, and below.
this age, yeah,
Yeah, starting like maybe four,
below.
5 years old. Yeah, as they are, as you know, as the
Uh-huh,
younger ones are always the most curious one. Yeah.
uh-huh. Yeah, like my experience has always, I mean, my a lot of my experience, of course, is with working with 12, 13, 14 years old, which are pre-adolescents. Yeah, like, and it's a lot of also what my education is dedicated to, and also my service. Like a lot of my community service is about working with young people of 12 to 15 years old, who we know is a very special age, like what you say,
Yeah.
Narvin, because they ask a lot of they ask. I mean, they're in the age where they actually suddenly ask a lot of very philosophical question in life, which is very interesting. You know, like they don't just ask like what's for dinner tomorrow. Like they ask. I mean, I don't know. Like when I remember like when interacting with young people of this age, they'll like ask like, what's my purpose in life? Who am I as a person? Like I'm not just so and so's son or so and so's daughter anymore. Like who am I as like Narvin Lee, like Lee Narvin? You know, like that kind of very philosophical question you start to ask because you want to find purpose, you want to find meaning, you know, like, and that's the characteristic of this age, you know, like, and then as you say, it's important in this age that the search for spirituality or the search for something beyond just the physical is important because this is when they are most thirsty about this kind of reality, right?
Hmm.
So the kind of attitude, I think, and based on my experiences, because I've been working with young people of 12 to 15 years old for about, I don't know, like 15 years, 12 to 15 years. Yeah. Um, so based on my experience is that really like we have to create an environment that's open, um, that's also like that's open and welcoming for them to ask questions and for them to explore those questions very openly and very exploratively. Meaning to say, we don't also force them to have very quick answers. We
Hmm.
allow them to answer this, I mean, to find answers to this question also gradually, you know, like, and sometimes it's fine. Like if they initially their understanding is, like just quite simple, it's fine. But as they ask more, because it's the age, you know, the characteristic of the age, as they continue to be more curious about it, as they continue to want to learn more, that's the key of like, I think, growing in our spiritual belief, and that's the key for growing in our interest about the spiritual life, you know, about a spiritual life. And I think what happens sometimes is, as you say, when young people are asking questions and people around them say, don't ask these questions, or people around them just tell them very simple answers to these questions, that's what kills the spirit, you know, like that's what kills
Hmm.
this spirit of
Yeah.
wanting to investigate, wanting to, you know, like understand more about something that's deeper. And it affects more than just, I think, spiritual beliefs. It affects also their life, it affects their intellectual capability in all aspects, I think.
Hmm.
So that's why I think it's important to encourage young people um, to be to you know, to belong to an environment that's open and explorative and free from ridicule. Means that they know that if they ask these questions, no one will judge them and no one will laugh at them.
Hmm. Yeah, I think one more thing about the environment, I think we need to create a very comfortable environment. As you said,
Mm,
like,
mm,
so that I don't get laughed for this question. Because I think it was
mm,
one of it. It was vocal because of of the fear
mm,
of asking the question. Maybe it was because of like past experience where they got laughed because like you why you ask this question, it's so stupid. And because of that, although it seems small, but because of that, right, it actually
mm,
stops them from actually knowing more and be more curious. And I think
mm,
the key for young generation is being more curious. Just
mm, mm,
being more curious and out there, just find the answer. You need to find the answer, I think. Yeah, and being curious to find the answer, I think that's the whole key. Because for me, I started about like 15, 16, trying to find my own spiritual belief. And actually, I research a lot about like talisman. You know what's talisman, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, like we worship
Mm,
something. For example, like last time during the
mm,
civilization, they worship a stone, a big stone.
mm,
So that's like
yeah.
talisman. Like. But for me, I do a lot of research and understanding about Buddhism more, which is the Buddha
Mm,
image, the Buddha
mm,
image. Yeah, because I'm from Thai, so my background is
mm.
a lot of like all these like talisman things about the
Buddhist
Buddha image.
influence.
Yeah, so I
Mm,
actually went to like went to search like why do actually people have such a belief for like amulet, a
mm,
Buddha image? Why do people believe in like tattoos? Like
mm,
in Thai we have like a spiritual tattoo and stuff. Or why do we wear the amulet on our waist and stuff? So I was very curious. So when I curious, I we just want to find the answer. That's it. That's our purpose. We want to find the answer for whatever we are searching for. Yeah, and I think
mm,
because of that, it made me like grow a lot like in terms of spirituality. And I think because of spirituality is going to make us more and more stronger every day. But sometimes actually like I think one more thing is also being patient.
mm,
Being patient because
mm.
not all answers you're gonna get today. It takes
Yes,
it's a journey, I guess. It's a process, it's a very long process, and it won't
yes,
it won't end in this life. That's for sure. I
yes,
believe it won't end in this
yes,
life.
yes.
It's a very
Mm.
long process, yeah, which you cannot even imagine. And because
Yep.
now how like
That's
the
why
kids, yeah,
Naveen,
yeah, that's why
no,
like
that's why I was thinking
mm,
that, sorry, go ahead.
okay. So I was saying that
Yeah.
like now in this like era, everything have we face the we face our like tablets, our phone more than anything, and we actually like tend not to be patient easily because of like
Mm,
as you said earlier, the point which is instant gratification, where we can get like everything on the
mm,
phone ASAP. Let's say like grab, I want bubble tea, okay, I book bubble tea, straight come, 20 minutes come to my door already. And it's because of this, and not environment, because of this kind of
yeah.
stuff, right? Makes us like, I want now, 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 now. But where actually spirituality, belief, and all this like belief system stuff actually is a very, very long process, which I think you won't have an end. You just keep on growing in the
Mhm.
same time, and you're still searching for the answer in the same time. Yeah. And
Yeah, I think that
yeah, yeah.
there's a very important statement
Yeah.
also. Like simplicity is sometimes like how to say it, it's no simplistic. Sorry,
Mm,
being simplistic is the enemy of understanding. Because if we also always provide simplistic answers to deep questions, we stop people from learning.
mm,
So, like for example, if someone asks you what's the purpose of this, or what's this and all that, and we just give a very simplistic answer, and then if they either satisfy with it, and that stops them from continue to learn for the rest of their life and seek answers for the rest of life to continue to sort of like learn and understand deeper and deeper.